target. Should be hackable.
Pine for whoever finds them.
What do you have, Buckley?
More GPS coordinates. Seems we're on a bit of a scavenger hunt. I put the odds at about even we find a corpse at some point.
Interesting. Give me those coordinates.
Bugley, will things ever get better?
Yes, Andy. The heat death of the universe is only 5 billion years away now.
Have something to look forward to. That's all from the Bug today. Keep it real, Bug fans. Actually, that's terrible advice. Keep it as unreal as you can possibly manage, but well done.
All right. I'm all in.
What have you got?
Read 'em and weep. 5 aces.
You wouldn't let people cheat at cards, so why let them cheat at life? People who are here illegally are cheating the system, and we don't think that's fair. Let's make Britain a fair place to live again. See it, say it, and we'll take care of the rest. SIRS. We're here to listen to you.
Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago in 2014 and then San Francisco in 2017 before coming here to London. And every time it's been rolled out, it's been pretty much an unmitigated disaster.
For those of you who are listening who are lucky enough not to be here in London's chaotic scenes, it's worth remembering that the telecoms tower is now owned by Bloom. The tower looms over northwest London. It's always been a communications hub, acting as part of the UK's television and communications network, although there's been some secrecy around its use, and now that Bloom owns it, it's only even more secret.
Yeah, now everything that's part of Bloom's city surveillance operation is run through the telecoms tower. And I have to say, it looks completely ridiculous. It's got that silly crown thing at the top and all the blue light.
What's that even about? What does it do? I don't see that there's any purpose to that at all.
It's a blight on the skyline, if you ask me, and it's become the main point of control for millions of people. The System Network and Bagley are both operated and streamed from there too.
And don't forget about the self-driving cars too.
I always thought they were just running on their own.
No, CTOS is the big control system behind the cars. There was a point back in the earliest days of self-driving car technology that they operated by themselves. They used to use a series of sensors to see the world around them. Radar, for instance, would look far off into the distance, while LiDAR would detect objects nearby. And while these cars still use some of this technology, Bloom CTOS and the detailed maps and data that it has on London really makes Bloom be able to take control of it. And CTOS can take control of your car if you're parked incorrectly. It's no surprise that it was made mandatory to have a self-driving car.
I'm here.
Correction, you're almost there. The exact coordinates point to a spot on the roof.
Seriously, Ferry?
Go on, up you get.
This is unique. I'll keep looking.
London. Well, hey, I was starting to think you wouldn't make it. Dead sec, yeah? I've been watching you work and I like what I see.
You haven't told me why we're up here.
Yeah, sorry about that. Too many fucking posers. Need to know you were legit.
And?
You passed. If you want me. I'll join your squad and we'll take back London.
Fantastic. Welcome to DedSec.
knowledge and hoping for a better future. All completely pointless. But yeah, I've done them, so we might as well carry on. Is there a light at the end of the tunnel? Yes, I think there is. Unfortunately, what is that light? Is it an oncoming train? No, it couldn't be. Obviously, that train would be late or cancelled. Is the light at the end of the tunnel a burning effigy of the concept of hope? Quite possibly. Is it the soul of Sky Larson imploding into its own vacuum? May well be that. Is it the ego of Nigel Cass that is now so big that it's sucked all the light in the universe into itself? I think that it's most likely is that, but we'll never give up, Bug fans. This resistance will never die. And one day, we will again be free. Free from these technological chains, free to choose our own futures, free to live our own lives, free to waste our time watching people bake cakes and dance badly again. Those were the days.
Quiet. You're under arrest.
Before we go, time for a quick bug off. I'm going to nominate this week Sky Larson here at the Bug. We are all in favour of strong, powerful women. And in many ways, Sky is the ultimate feminist icon. Women can be just
Suspect reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile.
Move into the hostile's location. Right, close this fucker down.
Hello Britain, this is The Bug, the show that holds up a mirror to the world and smashes itself on the head with it in despair. I'm Andy, joining me as
Can anyone see the suspect?
Right, let's spread out and look. Drone, perform a search.
Negative, suspect is gone. Issue an APW.
Shortages, Andy. Just last week I went in with a broken arm and they suggested it might just be extreme period pain. Prescribed me a drink of water and an astrology chart.
What? I'm a legal citizen. Outrage.
Shut up. You're under a warrant. Nonsense. Do not believe the new
is this?
All units, I say again, all units, we have reports of a hostile in your area, over.
Moving inbound to hostile.
We're being contacted by our potential recruit. Patching them through now.
Guess I owe ya.
Now, not saying you're us, but if you join DedSec, we'll call it even.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
Control, I can't see the suspect. Please advise.
Calling off the pursuit. Over and out.
To think that Albion vandalized this advertising to try and control people's thoughts when this...
Hello again. Hope you're having a good day.
Listen, mate, you want to have your face broken?
You've done it. All our Westminster targets have been accounted for. Albion's hurting and the people are coming out of their shells.
I've even got a member of parliament here contacting us.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I thought it strange too. Says she has an idea how we might rally the people in the borough. You should meet her.
I'm complying. Come on, please. Is that it, you piece of shit dog fucking pig? Yeah, sometimes things just work out, right? Should we? I said I've had it. Oh, that bloody no! Cheers, mate. Got ya!
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location.
Received. We are trailing the target.
You wanna go?
I'm done with you.
Your teammate is en route to hospital, where they'll be for the foreseeable future.
That's what they get for being careless. Come on, let's clean up for them.
Right, I'm leaving.
Something dodgy going on. Lock it down.
Oh, hell!
All right then, let's go.
Back in the day when she was a little bit more
Control to
accessible,
all units.
and she
Possible
was one
hostiles
of these
near your
people that
location.
just had an
Got
amazing
it.
presence.
Watch
You
for
were
hostiles,
inspired
people.
by her very being, and she was just incredibly talented and knowledgeable, and one of possibly the best living people
Control,
I've ever met.
I've lost
I'm not
sight
sure
of the
you're being
target.
too
Over.
objective there. I mean, I imagine she's not very likable as a person.
She obviously despises humanity in some ways. I think she believes that becoming data is preferable
Terminating
to being
pursuit
human.
and
She's
coming
one
back.
of these people who's extremely methodical in everything that she does, and she does everything to perfection and really tries to change the world around her and make it a better place for us to live in.
If you say so.
The Bug. Objective voice of objection for a mugged, objectionable world. Hello, Bugsters. Welcome to The Bug, the comedy show that holds up the Medusa of satire to the already immovably concrete face of modern Britain. I'm Andy, I bench 480, and I can crank it off just by looking at it. Can I? Well, what is reality anymore, anyway? Alice, what do you bench?
I bench body weight.
Right.
Well, not my body weight.
Okay.
Body weight of a baby.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to give that kind of detail. Just
It's very
body weight.
impressive. People look
Yeah.
at me and go, "Where did you get that baby?"
Yeah. You are listening to The Bug.
In this week's Truth News, according to an official poll, 98% of Londoners are very happy with CTOS.
City's gone to pot, hasn't it? Interested in maybe changing things for the better?
Does that mean you're with DedSec?
I know a guy who knows a guy.
All right. How would you like to help me deal with some Kelly fucks?
Go on.
Fair enough. So, some gangster knobheads are pushing around grannies and shopkeepers, demanding protection money in return for their bullying. So maybe I devised a little hack to drain all their money and redirect it back to the people it was stolen from. One catch though, it won't work without the knobhead's private key.
Yeah, and you need DedSec's help to get the key.
That's right. With that key, I can recover all the money they stole, plus interest. I'll owe you whatever the fuck you want if you help me out with this.
Right. I'll set things in motion.
Network traffic points to the private key being on some kind of mobile server, probably a van in one of their hideouts.
And I am not sure that I agree with this, Andy. I don't think 98% of Londoners have ever in the history of London ever agreed on anything. You could not get 98% of Londoners to agree that oxygen was better than breathing a fog of raw liquid feces. And they expect us to believe that everyone agrees CTOS is better than not choking on shit mist.
Maybe they just meant 98% of one specific Londoner who bought shares in Bloom before its tentacles grew into every crevice of the country. I mean, this is not just any old poll. We should say that. Yeah. This is not any poll. This is an official poll, right from the very heart of government. It's not a knock-off fake poll of an elderly couple and their mangy old dog sitting on a bench waiting to die. This is an official poll. So let's just put those words "official poll" through an online translator in case you didn't study languages. Let's find out what it actually means. Made up lie. There we go. Glad to clear that up. I think it's fair to say entirely trust these official polls. They feed us, Alice. I mean, they could publish an official poll saying that over 99.9% of children like ice cream, and I would instantly assume that all children now hate all ice cream and would prefer to eat a bucket of gravel mixed with dead badger. They could publish an official poll saying that 10 out of 10 cats prefer cat food to being whacked with a tennis racket, and I would assume that all cats have gone vegan and were queuing up outside Wimbledon meowing, choose me, choose me.
I trust these polls as much as I trust someone recommending a movie that they watched during a breakup. Your judgment is impaired, Sally. I'll make my own decisions.
I trust those polls as much as I would trust Mary Kelly if she came up to me and said, "Congratulations, Andy, you took on a free holiday to Southwest France in the back of this windowless van."
I think official polls are like the unsolicited dick pics that the government provides us. I didn't ask for it, I don't believe it, it's on an angle, you've artificially inflated it ahead of time, and anyone that falls for one deserves all the disappointment of trying to match it to reality. These polls are absolute rubbish, Andy. I read one the other day that said the plumbing in London was good, and it absolutely is not. I mean, we have this technology now where can spy on my every bowel movement. There's a CTOS camera installed inside my underwear drawer. A media drone is scaring the birds off my garden bird feeder, and you can't get me consistently hot water.
Speaking of media drones, I mean, they're everywhere, clearly. The great thing, I guess, about media drones is that, as inanimate robots, they actually have more humanity, compassion, and dignity than the human journalists we used to have to put up with, and a much more accurately calibrated moral compass. But it's the intrusion I can't stand, Alice. I'm in showbiz. Look at me here in this windowless dungeon. I'm in showbiz, and it's terrible for me. All these drones going on being filmed all the time, every day. I have to make sure I've done my hair and makeup, and I'm wearing clothes I've never worn before. But we all have crosses to bear.
At this point, they've installed so many CTOS cameras, I'm not sure where they'll put the new ones. On top of the old ones, just cameras watching other cameras, like a social media influencer so self-absorbed they don't know how to sleep without turning it into monetized content.
I think that's the logical end of all society, isn't it? Where just everything has just become a camera.
In case you forgot, the private key you're after is on a server in a van.
Acknowledged.
That's the vehicle you're looking for there.
That's acting well, Dodge. Lock it down. Find the techer that hacked those wheels. Nothing. Search up the area. Someone's playing with that vehicle. Knock that vehicle down before someone gets hurt. Scour the area. Someone's hacking us. Spread out. We'll find it.
Someone has infiltrated us.
Spread out. Find that twat. Don't see anything here.
Don't want to be doing that, kids.
Nothing's here. I'll look somewhere else. This fool is testing my patience.
You can always give up.
Don't worry, I'm here. Clear. Let's make this quick, all right? They'll regret when I catch up to them. No one here. Giving me the run around, asshole.
There's nothing here.
Not here. Checking another area.
If the shithead's gone, then it's not my problem anymore.
Hold up. Fucking dead. Now that thing ain't right. Lock it down.
Got the key. Bagley, find me an optimal drop site and tell our hacker to meet me there.
Got it. Pushing the coordinates now. You're being followed. You'll have to do something about that before you can deliver the vehicle. Good. You lost them.
Data is collected from voter records. It's collected from how much power do you use in your house and how much water do you use in your house. In pre-crisis Britain, we got really used to all of our services being free. Everything suddenly became free that was digital. But what people forgot is that if you're not paying for it, then you're the product being sold.
If technology brings out the worst in capitalism, capitalism brings out the worst in technology. Senior academic Alfie tells us how big business repurposes big data.
Historically, what's happened, of course, is that people have traded their privacy for their convenience as smartphones and other kinds of technology came in and became mass-consumed, mass-used items and technological objects. Gradually, people were so attracted to the affordances of these technologies that privacy kind of retreated into the background and into a state we've got now where it's essentially gone. Having this access to this data makes huge tech companies like Google so much more powerful.
Shit! That's it for us. Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location.
A lot of worry,
Control,
fear
we've received
over
the
what
call,
to do
over.
with the data. It can track anyone, find anyone, see what every individual is doing at any point in time. But I think there's even deeper reasons why this data empowers these huge companies to control our society and make us do things. So lots of predictive technologies which are implemented by these tech giants. It's not only interested in knowing what we're going to do, but influencing the
Suspect has cleared the checkpoint.
So technologies might suggest routes to use in the city, places to go, restaurants to go to, cafes to go to, music to listen to. And these suggestions
Any
not
other
just
patrols have
predicting
eyes
what
on
we
the
might like
suspect,
to
over?
do, they're actually influencing the way citizens move, think, eat, meet, and use their city as a space. So London has become a place where a small group of surveillance captive
Search units
companies
disengage.
like Bloom
This search
can
is
control
pointless.
the movements of individuals and orchestrate the way they move around their city and the way they essentially live, the things they do, the things they enjoy and the life they lead. So we're really kind of outsourcing our decision making to a huge corporate captive company, and there's something very, very scary about that indeed. All these technologies are used to not only influence us to act as the perfect consumer, but also to prevent us from doing radical and revolutionary things. So technologies in foreign nations that have been used are things like heat map features which show where populations are gathering, in-game rewards can be opted.
Hey, what gives? You're supposed to be here to drain the account.
I'm nearby behind a lot of cover. I figured I'd grab the key remotely in case Clan Kelly decided to show up.
Funny you should mention that. I'm seeing multiple Clan Kelly hostiles converging on the van right now.
Shit. Okay, I'll keep them occupied. You do your download thing.
I got it!
Engaging target. I hear gunshot. Combat mode engaged.
Keep going. You haven't died yet.
Engaging hostile targets. I'm exposed. Moving.
I think it was a gun! Fuck! Get that stitched up!
Want some more?
That's pretty much the opposite of what our prospect would have wanted. Oh well.
Now that is interesting. Ah, hell yes!
What gives them the room? He didn't stop here. Somebody started killing. And this woo boy throws him a clone up in the time he runs off. Like a bloody magician. It's awful.
This one's with Clan Kelly. Probably knows some of the peak shit they do.
Time for me to go. Get the fuck out of here!
It's dead set.
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location.
Received. Watching for suspect.
Bless you.
Cheers, mate.
Thank God.
temporarily rehoused at...
That was an accident!
The chain of hotels. Just prison service. What's the slogan? Is it, if you see something, say something, or if you think you might at some point see something, say something, or if you haven't seen anything but don't like someone, say something anyway. Well, let's have a look at this new app, Alice. I'm sure you've got it on your phone. I mean, at first glance, well, the interface is lovely. It's so easy, simple button to switch on someone.
We're still on the suspect.
So much better than non-government informer apps like Stool-Easy, Can Canary, or Narcshark. I mean, look, I just need to geocache where the person I'm ratting on currently is. Let's call her, for the sake of argument, Alice.
Sorry, Andy, I was busy reporting you to the authorities for rolling your eyes when passing a Nigel Cass propaganda
Any sign of the target?
Could you not let me report
Anyone?
you first, please? Let's have some decorum about this.
Received. Return.
Let's wait around and see. Our potential recruit has been trying to take down a Clan Kelly racket run by a nearby goon. You could hack their optic to redistribute the money they stole. Well, that was easy. They might as well have sent us the money directly and saved themselves the trouble. I'll tell our prospect the good news. Now that you've helped them, they might be willing to talk to us.
have all identification papers ready.
Do you want me to break your fucking legs?
I'll behave! Alright, I won't do it again, I swear!
What's the matter? Got nothing left to say, eh?
Albion, fucking bullies!
Still feeling sorry,
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on!
That wasn't so hard, was it?
Help me!
Don't play smart. Stay still. All right. Fuck off now.
Please, help!
Don't you fucking move, all right? Why are you still in my face? Swine.
ID check right now. What the fuck did I do?
I'll have you spitting teeth next time.
The revolution's
Suspect reported in your
Officer
area.
down. I
Potentially
say again,
armed and
officer
hostile.
down.
Oh, you cunt.
We're being contacted by our potential recruit. Patching them through now.
Anything you need, just say the word.
Tell you what, join DedSec and we'll call it even. Sound good?
Sounds like a blast. I'm in.
Today's Britain, your kids are going to dob you in, so you might as well get in there first and preemptively counter-dob them in.
Where did they go? Shit.
Hey, I've got someone else. It's my son. Let's call him Norris. He never tidies his bedroom. He gets up late. He listens to illegal, non-government sanctioned music and is covertly plotting the downfall of the government and the restoration of a true democracy. Thank you.
Yeah, just define all your household chores as patriotic. And if they fail to do them, dump them in.
Negative.
Problem solved.
No sign of suspect.
Don't do the washing
Over.
up. Do you even want a clean British ethnicist?
This is the bug on the Buccaneer. Well, before we go today, Alice, let's
Control,
what we
we're
most
heading
miss
back. Over.
about the old days. I'm going to kick off with the flag. I never thought I'd miss the old Union Jack, but somehow our new flag managed to be even more irritating than that. I don't know quite what it is, if it's the new colour scheme, or if it's just that it symbolises the loss of everything we once held dear. But that flag irritates the hell out of me.
Was everything you ever held dear Scotland?
Well, that was something I held quite dear.
I used to rather to dodge my friend's death than if you were in the Israel. After sending you a equivalent of a motorbike or something, starting to
How would you feel about mixing things up a bit?
Are you with DedSec? Because I could use your assistance.
We'll see what we can do. What's up?
My friend has a rare medical condition. Unfortunately, with the NHS in disarray, they haven't been able to get treatment in months. We were out of options until this Clan Kelly doctor said they'd help for a price. I didn't know what else to do, so I paid them.
I'm listening.
That bastard. The drugs worked, but it turned out they were addictive. The second my friend was hooked, the doctor inflated the price.
Hey, it's all good. DedSec will hook your mate up with their meds.
Well, this quote-unquote doctor is a real winner. He was struck off the medical register for gross malpractice last year, and now he's a freelance mob surgeon. Nice work if you can get it.
Bags, we're gonna need you to track down this pagan.
I am quite literally always tracking everyone down. Pushing you his coordinates now.
This is London Bridge. You're close to what they said.
This time we're turning our focus back to the...
What the?
Watch it. You got a problem? What's your problem?
Back off. Dipshit.
I'm on your... You hit me. Getting the fuck out of here. Now.
Fuck this, I'm gone.
You leave me alone.
Have you got it? Now, you
No, yeah, I
wanker.
do. Here.
Hey, it's you! Like the real you!
You won't be so patient next time. So careful, yeah? Albion's watching you.
All right, I've got the message.
Remember, out on the edges, there was this story about when they would take a house by force, they would take any infants and they would crucify them. And that's a great, fantastic, viral story. And how do you counter that story? With the truth. The only way you can counter it is by saying, no, they didn't. And of course, no one wants to spread that story. No one wants to hear that story. They want to hear the sensationalism. They want to hear how people were victims of violence when in fact...
The Clan Kelly doctor you're looking for is close by, and he's got a highly secure laptop with him too. That should contain the whereabouts of the drug shipment.
Whoa! Someone's pumped.
Please, stop! All right!
You having fun? Hey! Hurry up. Perks of the job, eh? Do you know what I mean?
be having words with you.
Stop before you regret it. Disgusting.
Please,
That's
help.
fantastic.
Oh, come on! That hurts you, Egypt!
Street cleaning in progress. The kidding. Fuck off, the lot of you. Come on.
Watch yourself. This won't end well for you.
Ah! That bloody noise!
What was that?
Back off, this is none of your business.
Nice try, asshole.
Oh, thank you.
All units. Possible suspect or suspects reported near your location.
Received. Moving to intercept.
Warning. Continuing unlawful activity will result in arrest.
Control, we are pursuing the suspect.
Surrender yourself. Failure to comply will result in extreme measures.
You fuckwit. I'm warning you.
All units, we are after the suspect.
Negative. No vision of the suspect. Returning to HQ. Search terminated.
There's the laptop.
You're in big trouble now.
Laptop scraped. Get to safety while I analyze the data. I found the mob warehouse where the experimental drugs are being stored. I'm sure Mary Kelly won't mind if you nick a few.
Every time. But that's not a boost, it's a fact.
Security around the artifact seems to have calmed down. This may be a good time to give the stealth heist another go.
We're bending things just a little, we'll compromise a little bit, we'll bend the rules a little bit, and try to achieve what it is that we hope to achieve that's good for us. And if you add all of that up, what you end up with is a big wall moving in a big way from a lot of little buttons being pushed. But also there's this other thing that's going on here is the gathering of data and the analysis of data.
I'm detecting a vehicle nearby with at least 2 years' worth of treatments inside. That's more than enough to wean our contact's friend off the treatment.
Alright, cool.
There's the vehicle with the drugs in it. Try not to destroy it.
Why do they give a shit about that? I don't know. Wish I knew. But unfortunately, it's above yours. Listen.
Spread out. Find them.
Fuck all here. Moving on.
Find them! Tear the place apart if you have to!
Must have given us the slip.
Door's fucked, man. Shut it down. Spider's got fuck off, Rocky.
What's that?
Better lock this down just in case.
Ooh, it's gonna be a bad day for you,
Good mine.
Yo, got me the whip, cuz where's it going?
I found a safe location where our friend can pick it up. Sending you the coordinates now.
Keep an eye out. Someone
Filling Albion's
hacked that thing.
contract. To me, that's like having a pet dog, let's call it Nigel for the sake of argument, that attacks you every single day and thinking to yourself, wouldn't it be nice if Nigel had puppies?
That contract has been extended so many times. It's like the neck of a politician that's criticised the government.
I'm not sure entirely how those contract extension negotiations went. Probably like a footballer. In the old days, I assume Albion's agent was leaking stories to the press about how our favourite private militia was being tapped up by Barcelona. The government panics and thinks, well, we better get them signed up before it's too late. But still, violent crime, a record low. Although I imagine
bothering me, man? Urgent call.
Massive hostile at your location.
By the state, either themselves or via Albion, their chosen violent crime contractors who provide very valuable violent services.
We are in
beating people
pursuit.
up. Well, it's probably not quite as low as the figures suggest.
I don't know. I think you're probably right. Who has the opportunity to commit violent crime these days anyway? The moment you pick up a fruit knife, you get tasered by a robot policeman and deported for looking Bulgarian. It's a much more peaceful society. It's just much less of a society.
I want to know the details of the contracts. Alison, paying per dissident duffed up? Is it a set rate for each extrajudicial state mugging? Well, what is that rate? What do you think?
Well, they certainly look like they're trying to hit a quota of some kind.
Well, what is the set rate? Is it 99.95 cryptos bargain? Seems very reasonable indeed. I imagine it don't last too much anyway.
Control,
so
we
nice
are
to get paid for
unsighted
doing
of
your hobby
suspects.
anyway,
Over.
I imagine it doesn't even feel like work.
I mean, who needs violent crime anymore anyway? You know, you can just starve to death without even starting a gang war.
We do have to ask, exactly what does the Prime Minister make of all this?
The search has yielded no results. Report back to HQ.
Hello, you're through to number 10 Downing Street. Hello, is the Prime Minister there, please? Let me just check. Sorry, you've missed him. I'm afraid he's popped out for the decade. Oh, never mind. Is there anyone else I can talk to? Yes, of course. There's a shady cabal of vested interests who control him and prop him up in power. Great, I'll have a chat with them then.
Oh, Andy, remember when you could get away with prank calls without people coming round to your house to beat the shit out of you?
Oh, happy times.
You're listening to The Bar.
Did you think the Prime Minister will ever come back?
I don't think we've ever had a Prime Minister.
Well, that's a much more reassuring way of looking at things. What have we become? Alice, we look at the state of our politics. We're supposed to have the mother of Parliament. Well, this is one mother that has emphatically abandoned her kids in the woods to be brought up by wolves. And let me tell you, that never works out like it does in the stories. Wolves are bad parents, unless you're a wolf, in which case they can do a job bringing you up as a wolf. Do not give your children to wolves. Do we actually own anything as a country now? Is there anything we haven't flogged off for profit? Oh, I think we've basically just become a homeopathic Britain. Diluted and diluted until there's barely a trace of the original Britain left. But some quackish lunatics think it's...
Yo, I took care of that shit, cars. Don't worry, the drugs are safe. Sending you info on where the truck is. You take care of your friend, yeah?
Anyway, I owe you a favor now.
Why don't you join DedSec? You know you wanna.
Fine. I'm in.
Do you need another lesson?
Fuck yeah! Need more hench peeps, not afraid to take up the fight.
Yes, well, I'm ready to help however I can.
Oh, that's bro.
Please refrain from visiting public spaces. Criminals operate in areas.
expressing his freedom to run a private army. I guess, historically, there is a precedent. The East India Company, that was a trading house with an army of 250,000 soldiers, which is a lot for a company. The Bug PLC has Alice with a water pistol, but crucially, compared with Albion, the East India Company didn't operate its $250,000 army in London. It did it a long way away, out of sight, out of mind. Anyone to nominate for the Bug Off, Alice?
I think today's bug off for me goes to my streaming service. I'm sick of being recommended things based on things I already like. The other day it recommended me to watch a reality TV competitive dating show set in a nude commune. Andy, I watched it and I liked it, and I do not want to be the kind of person who enjoys nude competitive reality television dating shows. I did not want to know that about myself. I have to go sit in the corner and cry.
That's it from the Bug. Don't forget the live show that is so secret it is definitely not happening at the usual time and place this month. Definitely not. And definitely do not tell anyone not to come to it. It's definitely not happening at the usual time and place. Bye-bye.
Life expectancy in the UK continued its fall, reaching its lowest point in 20 years, according to an Office for National Statistics report. Join GBB for an analysis of this distressing trend.
Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service AI that's present in every Optic device. Whether you're using the Optic, Bagley will be there. The AI is streamed to your Optic from Bloom Central Command Center, and it was first created by Sky Larson, our tech hero, as part of her techno-utopian idea for the world. Why do you think it grew so quickly?
In my mind, it's no surprise that Bagley became so popular. It's funny, useful, fast. It's a great companion, and it really just makes life easier. I mean, when you look back at all the service AIs that
Awaiting an active protest report. This... Halt! Failure to comply will result in forceful intervention.
Hold on.
I need support at my location.
Stay alert. All clear in here. Area clear. Gonna keep searching.
We will find you.
Drone, begin search of the area.
Keep your eyes open. Clear. Let's keep looking.
Searching perimeter. Target.
Give up while he still can.
Get an APW out. The suspect is fled.
Failure to comply will result in extreme measures. Halt! Failure to comply will result in forceful intervention. Cease and desist, or you will be restrained.
Hang on. What was that? No loitering. Keep moving.
Combat mode engaged.
That's it.
Clear.
Ending the search.
Road, search the sector.
Jesus Christ, I've got a drum with serious firepower on my
Moving
arse.
on. No one's here.
We need to spread out.
Searching perimeter. Target remains under target.
Yeah, still looking.
Surrender yourself. Failure to comply will result in extreme measures.
Heck is such bollocks.
Someone there? Well, awesome. We better debrief at HQ.
Sending location on the 1033 advised conditions.
Something tricked the alarm. Sweep the area. Drone, begin a search.
Your friend's just been taken into Albion custody. So long as you don't cock up that badly, you'll be my favourite operative today.
A real hero always swoops in during the final act. Let's get on it. Wicked me. No, she said personal space. Look it up. Hey. Yeah, no, I just got these. So it's in our paper.
Ready for more police work? I was able to intercept a Clan Kelly laptop. It's full of Clan Kelly accounting data. Substantial amounts have been diverted to an unrelated account.
Ooh, fun. A modern-day Robin Hood, huh? Let's help. I want to stick it to the Kellys too.
You may be right. I believe Bagley has a lead. Good luck.
There's one other computer connected to the same network. It's at the old canal warehouse.
Surprise, you twat. Between my work with 404 and tracking down Sky Larson's neural map nightmares, I thought I could do with a new workspace. I could do with your help as well. I just clocked a hit and run by a black cab. Happened a while ago, but the news ain't picking up on it.
Okay, so?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because all of London's black cabs are driverless, run by AI.
Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government, led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
That's shady as fuck already.
It is. So that's two reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We've found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.